G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. Well folks, we're here on this big battleship and we're trying to get through things and clear it room by room so that we can slowly but surely make our way towards the inevitable final showdown. Provided that we all survive, so let's see how we go with that. Reader, it's time to breach this door. What have we got? Well, by the looks of it, not much. It looks like a big outdoor platform there. I suppose we could run out and have a look there, but I would expect that if there was anything here, we would have kind of hit it immediately. And we are doubling back somewhat away from the our general path, which is in this direction now towards the top of screen. So I think we might do an about face and keep making our way forwards along the ship. Maybe that means we're going to end up having to come all the way back here to do some cleanup, but I think we probably would have seen some sound cues by now if there were anything to be found. So, goodness me, this is just an enormous ship to work through. Oh boy. And that kind of ugly fog certainly isn't helping us get our bearings. Anyway, let's get cracking, shall we? So now, a sniper at the front. Not the most traditional approach, but that's okay. And it looks like we're going to do a dash with Zhang. So, quite some time ago, a very long time ago, I did actually finish the campaign of this game, but it has been a while. So my recollections are vague, but I do remember that getting through some of these end missions on these giant ships was a bit of a laborious process, which seems to be in keeping with how things are feeling right now. So I might try and speed it up a little bit because, yeah, it would be good to get to some action, but it would similarly be good to try and get to the end of the campaign without losing anyone. No pressure. Okay, so I think if we head up this ramp, we're going to be in a spot that we haven't been in before. So, yeah. So I might actually put Steve on Overwatch. I think he's the only one who can be. Just to stay on the safe side. And then we'll push forward. Certainly some very scary sounds coming through there on the alien turn. I don't know if that actually means anything though. What have we got? Anything visible? Not immediately. Good. So Reader's only got 2 hit points of damage there at the moment. That red ring that's appearing around him means that that's the range that you have to get inside to potentially heal them. But in the broad scheme of things, I think Aaron can heal for 8, and I certainly don't want to overheal when there's potentially still an awful lot of spaceship left to clear. Similarly, Rita's health pool is fairly robust, so being able to survive only 2 hit points down I think is not unreasonable. Here we go. Something's afoot. Clanking and crunching, I'm anticipating that might be a cyber disk. Can I move up here? Is it a dash? It's a dash to get all the way up there. What a pain. That is also a dash, which is not great. And that's going to block people from potentially moving up top. What to do, what to do. We might actually fall a little short. Nothing's immediately popping out there. God, some weird arrangements happening here now. Lots of sections that are simultaneously claustrophobic or very constrained, but also not an awful lot of cover in advantageous positions. So Aaron can apparently get up there. We might do that because that's not a dash. It might give us a little bit more vision. Can we see anything? No, we can't. Okie dokie. Let's keep moving folks out then. There we go. So such a specific line of sight on these things sometimes. So 2 heavy weapons mutons there, which is potentially considerable output of 100% to hit. Interesting. Yes, not an inconsiderable amount of firepower. Aaron, can you see them from up there? You cannot. And Rita presumably is also not able to see them. Okay, so Zhang is really the only person in the line of fire here at the moment, so I'm wondering whether doing a little bit of fallback here and trying to get some people in position on Overwatch, that might be the way to go. So I can get to there, that seems fair. Also seemed like there was one potential square here where there was some line of sight, but we don't really want to... I don't really want to risk mucking around too much with that. So where would be a good position to still have line of sight? I guess there could work. I can actually see from there. All right then. 82% to hit, potentially 5 damage. Okay. So Steve should also have reasonable odds if they are actually visible from here, which they are. All right. It's a 60%. Yeah, I think we're going to give that a go. Okay. That was a hit, so that's cool. And another hit, which is also good. Then I think we might do some Overwatch here, and we'll see what happens. Zhang, you're going to have to move though, because that is not a not a great location to be in. Myself also on Overwatch, so let's see if they take a pot shot at Steve and at Johnson from all the way back there, or if they are in fact going to do a runner. Looks to be the case, but they're not coming around the corner. Oh, maybe they're coming around the other corner. Interesting. So at a guess now they're squished in the middle here somewhere. Potentially trying to get over here and jump down and come around the side. I don't actually know. So a good approach might be to come all the way up to the corner here and have a peek around. Oh dear. That's not great. I'm surprised that actually triggered Overwatch. I guess I ran that way rather than to... That wasn't terribly wise, but sure. What's done is done, and I am close to somebody with a medkit. 66% to hit does up to 10 damage. I'm taking them odds. And that's a miss. Yeah, it's a bit of a drag, isn't it? Aaron, I think your immediate task is to heal me. How do we go about doing that? if I'd known that there was going to be that Overwatch there, which I guess I could have guessed if I'd used my brain, that would have definitely been a job for Rita to do that run. There's one taken care of. There's still another one out there somewhere. So apparently from up there I can't heal myself. But if we do this, that should give us the opportunity. Nice.
Don't move. You'll be fine.
I sure hope so. I wouldn't want to be responsible for the death of me. Okie dokie. There's another one of them out here somewhere, but where? There's no cover there. There is cover there. Let's give it a go, Sang. Alright. And you know what? I think we might leave both of our snipers up the back here on Overwatch. Let's see what happens. Hello. Oof. It's a heavy hit. How far are you going to be able to run?
They are flanking my position. Back.
How can you get to there and shoot? I'm calling bullshit. Anyway, what's done is done. I think we need to do some brain killing here. I think might be in order. Who's best equipped to do that? And who has the other medkit? Taking a couple of very unnecessary hits here in the last couple of turns, which is a bit of a drag. I expect better of myself. No, that's not a brain attack. Who would be a brain attack? That would be Zhang, who has no immediate cover. Let's live dangerously. There we go. Best served cold, folks. That means we should be able to get Aaron over here to do a little bit of fairly necessary healing. 10 is not an inconsiderable hit.
Nothing's broken. You're fine.
That's what I keep telling myself. All right. That could have gone a lot better. A lot better. So what do we got now? We have a couple of split doorways. I think I would have seen anything else if it was over this way. God, this is really going to box people in getting down to these, but I guess this is just the stage of the game we're at. Look at this long stretch here with just no cover of any kind. So let's do this in stages so we don't string ourselves out too much, because Johnson and Steve are quite a ways back now. I can't imagine that standing up here is going to give terribly good line of sight when there's only this tiny thin little doorway. I could blast a hole in the wall, but that seems like not a great use of explosives. And that's all blocked in. Ugh. Where's that going to take me? Up and over. I think I can handle that. Good, and we should be able to bring Steve to there. Yep, good. We'll do that. No, wait, that wasn't Steve. That was Rita. Well, that's fine. I wasn't keeping that cardio up, Rita. I wasn't going to push them ahead anyway. Steve. Now that it is actually you, let's do this. So I think we're down to 2 heals left now, which is ugh. Go for a reload now while it's quiet. Goodness me, trying to push everyone through this one door is just going to be horrendous. But I'm not sure we have a lot of options. else would be good to have at the front? That would be Rita. I think we're just going to have to fan the rest of them out around the sides here, and we're just going to have to go through this door bit by bit, which is a bit icky. Good. I think we're going to go snipers last. Oh, I don't like this. Not one bit. Oh boy, can you even get... No, you can't. It's a bit of a shame. Not sure it really makes all that much difference though, so... We're going to get some sound cues. Yes, we are.
What was that sound?
That sound was something monstrous, I believe, Rita. You're going to go first. Cross all your fingers and toes, folks. What have we got? Oh, how anticlimactic. Another doorway, another thin run here. Looks like a potential side corridor here. Who knows what might be lurking around there, but Rita's the one to find out. Anything? Apparently not. Or at least not immediately. Sure, so let's try and get people through this doorway. Yep, sure. Good. That's not in cover. That is in cover, at least from one side. God, if there were a turn limit on this mission, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Good. So I think this is a little bit of an example of where some of these larger maps start to feel just a little bit tedious. Because by nature I'm being prompted here to take a cautious approach. But in doing that, it means that I want to have most of my squad on Overwatch every turn, which means I'm only moving at half the speed that I could be. See, we might do a reload there. Which just means the whole thing is just a bit drawn out.
Reloading.
Good. These giant flames coming up from, what, the engines?
Contact.
Oh, hello. All the way over there. This is one of the reasons why Overwatch is good to have. How close are you going to get? Ha, nice.
They're attempting to retreat.
Are they now? As long as they don't lob a grenade into the middle of us, then I'm happy. Oh, look out, what's going on now? More heavies. So a cyber disc and a couple of heavy weapons mutons who knocked us about pretty badly before. Got some flanking happening here. I think this seems like a prime opportunity for some sniperiness. We might actually go with Steve on sniperiness because Steve does not have space magic, but does have pretty good hit rate. Don't let me down. Well, you fulfilled the letter but not the spirit of my request, but you do have double taps, so all is forgiven depending on what happens. Oh, I like this. Done and dusted. Just a really showy 13 hit critical there. Wonderful. Okay, so these heavies went and holed up over here somewhere. Can we move ourselves to a better covered position? Well, I think some of us can. I'm not in a great spot. Actually, no, I think I'm okay, but Zhang not as much. where's going to be less easy to flank? That's going to be too far forward of the rest of the squad. That feels a little more reasonable. Okay, now we've got action music again. Johnson, you're going to lose your sniper overwatch, but that's okay. Let's get you on pistol. Steve's already taken his shot. Aaron, can you move forwards? Do you need to move forwards? Might do that. Rita, I think you're good. And I think I'm good too. And there was much overwatching. It's just not a chance I'm going to go running around that corner after what happened last time. But of course, if they're just going to sit, as they may well be doing, what options do we have? Well, we're going to send our lightning reflexes person forward first, clearly. Nothing to be seen. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess it's logical that they could come through that door just there. I mean, that's what I'd do if I if I wasn't expecting everyone to be waiting for me on Overwatch, which is clearly the logical thing to do. So let's get some up close stuff happening here as well. We can be ready for a breach if it's needed. Aaron, you can't make it. Oh, I also can't make it. Steve, I guess you stay back there then. Aaron, you can move forward a tad. Gonna be a bit of a stalemate here, I think. Who's going to blink first? That's not a great spot for me, though. Should I risk it? Why not? Good, good, good. What's going to happen now?
I heard something moving.
You did. Ooh, clever. Oh, here's one. Hello.
Target down.
It's one at least. Did the other one come around the other side though? What on earth is that? Oh, of course. Hi. Okay, so something was over here, presumably the other heavy. And now we have ourselves this monstrosity. We have taken one of these down before, and I think this would be an appropriate time for me to start using shredder rockets, which I believe is what I have here. Sure. Rockets here. Heat ammo, sorry. It's the wrong term. Can I shoot from there? Negative. Not close enough. Damn. And I think that if I move, that means that I can't shoot a rocket this turn, which is also not wonderful. But let's see who actually has line of sight to that thing. Johnson does. Johnson also doesn't have very many hit points compared to some of our others. Well, yeah, that's not really what I want. 92% to hit, does up to 10 damage. And this thing has, good grief, 30 hit points. So it could be 1/3 of it. Sure. Okay, let's think about this. Johnson's in the line of fire. Rita is not. Aaron is not. Steve is not. Zhang is. And Johnson is. I think that some repositioning might be the best approach. Rita's not in a good spot. What to do. Well, we are going to need some extra cover around the side here as well, because I think there's something coming from the other direction. And I think having Rita at the front might also be a wise choice, so how about we try... Is Steve going to be far enough away? I don't think he is. Let's try a little bit of rearranging then. So get on that pistol, Steve. Kind of covering the flank, but we're also kind of covering the door from here. Good. Rita, you need to move. There, feels good to me. So hopefully the timing of how this works out is going to mean that the... hopefully if that Muton Heavy is trying to flank us, it's going to pop its head up first.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Or not. What can you see? How can you see that? Well, boy am I glad that didn't hit. I'm also hoping that knocked a giant hole in the wall that we can use to our advantage. Sure did. How's that rocket looking now? I think that looks a lot more reasonable. It's definitely in volume, so let's give that a go. Greetings. Oh, that was nice. What a nice thing. Let's see if we can follow up on that. What are your odds there, Rita? 20%. Not great. Can you get a little closer? I'm assuming Johnson can hit from there. It's going to be a pistol shot, but those laser pistols can do a reasonable amount. Fair enough. Ooh. All right. I mean, what else can we do? Lightning reflexes, yeah. Thank heavens for that.
Death over here.
It is. I'm glad that Johnson didn't poke her head out in the wrong, in the wrong spot there. Does up to 10 damage, 48% to hit. That could be better. That could be a lot better. You know what, Rita? I hate to say this, but I think it might nearly be time for you to try and live dangerously, I think. Zhang, you also have a rocket, though. You do also have a rocket, though. That feels like the safest option, but I'm not sure you can shoot from there. You cannot. Alright. So Zhang can be our backup. Rita, I really think you just need to have a crack here. I really wish I could see line of sight on things at the spot that I'm going to move to. I know you can do that in XCOM 2, but I don't think you can do it here. Let's do it. Oh, Aaron, that's not how to do it. this. Steve's gonna have a pistol. Not great. I think you're... Alright. We're gonna do it this way. I can't in good conscience rush Rita all the way out there. 8 to hit. I could do it from here. I kind of want to stay behind heavy cover. It's a coin toss. Let's see what happens. It's the bad kind of coin toss. Boost their will. I don't really need that right now. Okay. Steve, what do we do? What do we do, Steve? I think we keep you... so many bad potential outcomes here. It's just not good. I think you need to stay on Overwatch. If we get flanked, we're in a lot of trouble. How's this going to go? Oh no. Is it like a warm-up? Is it a threat? What's going on? A bit of healing happening there. Oh, hello. They are indeed. Ow. I don't like it. Okay, interesting. I guess that's some sort of a charge-up warning thing. Sure. Oh boy. What to do? Well, I think whatever it is that I choose to do is going to have to wait until the next part of the Let's Play, because that recording clock is saying that we're well and truly due to wrap things up. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when other episodes are released, and let a friend know if you think they might enjoy this. Come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.